Hello all, today we are going to discuss the newly released GPT Mentions feature by ChatGPT. So what does this do? As you all know, you can access any GPT from the GPT store and work on a custom task. But what if you want to add multiple GPTs into the same conversation and make them work together? So this is possible with the help of the newly launched Mentions feature. So as you can see, I could mention any of the recently used GPTs and make them work for me. And I have taken it to a next level. So what I have done is I have built a new GPT called GPT Embed Chat, which can make them all synchronize and work together on a common goal. So I'm going to share the GPT link in the description in case if you want to test it out. So my GPT-4 limit is over. So what I will do is I will just show you a demo of the previous conversation that I had once. So this is a conversation I already had. So as you can see, the GPT I'm going to use is GPT Embed Chat. So initially, when I just say I'm the user, so it would give me all the instructions as to how to use the GPT. So you can just follow these instructions. So what it does is whenever you add a GPT, right? So it would be adding it as one of the members, and you can invoke that anytime in the future. So what I would do is I would first like to start with adding the Python GPT. So the Python GPT is added and it has given its introduction. Then I am going to add the Canva GPT. So Canva is added as well, but it was not following the custom instructions. So I have asked it to follow the instructions that I have mentioned here, and yeah, it did the same. So I have introduced myself as James, and I have told it I need to work on a particular project, and this project has to like work with all the tasks, all the GPTs that I have added so far. So it has come up with this particular project, and it has given me a structure of how to execute it, but I felt probably it's a little bit more, so I'm going to like condense it a little bit less. So I've also added another GPT called as web pilot, so it again gave its introduction and it has given some info of what it can do. So now what I'm going to do is I have asked it to outline the project and assign tasks to each of these GPTs. So it has created these tasks as you can see, and it has assigned it to particular GPT. So my Canva is referred to as CN, and my Python is referred to as PY, and similarly my web pilot is referred to as WP. So here the tasks are assigned. So WP will be using the web page reader and doing fetching the data set, and which will be used by Python to create a graph, and that graph will be used by Canva to come up with the final infographic, right? So that was the plan. So but again, like it's a little bit too much, so what I have done is I have asked it to condense it, and this is the final condensed task that I got. So it has shared the tasks among the all the GPTs as you can see here, right? So now what I will do is I'll ask all of these GPTs to start one by one and work on this task. So I have asked Canva to start, and what did Canva say is that it will be doing the task, but before it gets started, it would need help from WP and PY GPTs before it can get started. So I have asked WP to start, and it has done the action and it has provided some data set and results. So these are the results that I have got with respect to the internet search that it has done. So once that is done, now Python is able to like create an infographic using this data. So it has come up with this information as you can see here, and once that is done, so it has given me the infographic. It is not visible here because in the chat share somehow it is not visible. So now the infographic is created. I could ask Canva to take it up and build a template, not template, build an infographic for me. So Canva has done the same thing here as you can see here. So it has suggested me few templates saying like, yeah, these are the templates, this might be relevant for this particular task. So I can use it, but the problem being is like I'm lazy, I don't want to do this, right? So I have just asked Canva to do it, but unfortunately Canva can't do it directly. So it has asked me to create the use the template, one of those templates, and work on top of that one. So I have chosen template one, and yeah, using this template I can go ahead and like complete the task. So that's it. Like from here I can use all this information and create a infographic on Canva. So as you could see, that is how we could combine the tasks of all these three GPTs and work on a single project. This way you can achieve any complicated task as well. You can probably say include a screenshot to code GPT and ask it to design a e-commerce website by being providing it with a screenshot. And once the code is generated, probably you can give it to a Python GPT and ask it to like develop the backend. And once these are done, probably you can ask a Conmigo tutor to explain the code so that you could understand it and then use it to deploy it anywhere, right? So the use cases are endless, so I would leave it to you now. I would be sharing all the relevant GPT in the description and the learning resources as well. So if you like the video, do like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.